Teachers all over the world just now are having to plan lessons for their pupils, right? And my favourite, all-time favourite eBay purchase is this book here, right? I bought it on eBay and for a tiny amount, and it's a beautiful wee jotter. It's exercises prepared during the vacation of 1869, so it's over 150 years old, by a teacher called James Robertson. And James Robertson he's painstakingly and beautifully, look at his handwriting, written about the lessons he's going to be teaching. He's going to be teaching about the proposition 1 of Euclid. He's going to be teaching about the geography of Africa. He's going to commence to read the Greek Testament beginning at John chapter 20. And in this book, he's got all these beautiful hand-drawn maps. He's got algebra tasks. He's got charts and tables. He talks about things like how to teach habits of politeness in the school. Maybe we should have a proper read at that. But I'm busy planning lessons and uploading tasks on the internet. That's how we're doing it just now. And so I need to decide, how many tasks do I do to make this work? What's the optimum number of tasks if I want to get back the most number of homeworks or assignments, right? And so I've found that if I assign 5 tasks a week, then 120 of my students will do those tasks. If I increase the number of tasks by 1, the number of pupils that are going to do it goes down by 10. So every time I increase the tasks by 1, the number of pupils that are doing the tasks will go down by 10. And if I decrease the number of tasks, well, that has a similar effect. Right? If I decrease the number of tasks, I increase the number of pupils by 10 that are going to do those tasks. So the question is, if I want to get the most number of tasks back, how many tasks should I assign to my students? If I had 5 tasks during the week, and 120 pupils doing it, then altogether, if all of them give me 5 tasks, I would have 600 pieces of work by the end of the week. If I go up, then I have fewer students, but actually, even if I go up to 6 tasks a week and I drop down to 110 students doing it, I still get more work in. So have a wee look. I've started this graph and I've started to plot these individual points on the graph. So there's 5 tasks in the week. 5 tasks in the week, and it gives me 600. 6 tasks, it goes up. You can see that, you imagine maybe, if you do fewer tasks, loads of kids will do it, but you don't get as many homework. So let's have a wee look. I think it should look something like this. Which in maths, that shape is called a parabola. Now, where's the maximum? Where's the highest point on this curve? Well, it's right here. It's between 8 and 9 tasks, right? So 8.5 tasks a week would be the best case. So we can't actually give out 8.5 tasks in a week. So what we'll do is we'll give out 17 tasks every 2 weeks. 17 tasks every 2 weeks will maximise the number of homeworks that you'll get altogether.